go up to them face to face and tell them the issues that I have with them. And if they don't want to resolve the issues, then they're going to be dropped. If they don't want to resolve the issues and they don't have attitude, we can box, babes.
Driving solo, I'm just swerving through my ends. When I'm sober, I just don't like who I am. Pull me up before and I feel like myself again. Blow me up some dope and I feel like myself again. I'ma break every box they try to put me in.
Hey guys, it's me, Deanna, and welcome back to Deanna's World. So in today's video, it will be another TV show review, but the show I am reviewing I didn't watch it by choice. I watched it because I know like my audience, and I know y'all probably watched it and want to see like my input on it, and it was the Hype House show. Now, was I trying to watch this show? No, because do I know anyone in the Hype House now? No, babe. The only people I knew in the first place was Addison, Charlie, and Dixie. So like whenever the Hype House show was announced, I was like, okay, cool, that's great, but like, am I gonna watch it? Probably not, because like I don't really know anyone. But never ever did I hate, because y'all was doing a little bit too much hate on them. Like, yes, I'm mad too. My favorite shows were canceled, but girl, that has nothing to do with them. Anyway, I'm doing a Hype House show review because I guess it's a popular show now. I think it's in like the top 10 of Netflix, like when I'm filming this. Hopefully I get it up the next day and edit it quick. But I'm just gonna go throughout the episodes and tell y'all like the highlights of each episode, the tea and the drama, and my input on this, because I know y'all care about my opinion. So without further ado, let's get started. But before we start, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment down below which videos you guys want me to do next. Also, make sure you guys follow all of my social medias at Deanna Francine. They'll be on the screen and link in the description below. And without further ado, let's get started. So the show kind of got off to a slow start. Like the first episode wasn't really hidden the way it should have been. In my notes, I just put it was really boring. I liked Alex and Kovor's relationship this first episode. Like, they were cute this first episode. I don't even remember what they said, but I do like how Alex was sharing his story and being vulnerable to us. And then also, girl, I thought Vinny was a part of Sway House. Like, girl, I thought he was on this house show as a guest. I didn't know he actually lived there. But like, that was kind of it for the first episode. It was kind of boring. It was off to a slow start. Nothing really happened. So on to the second. So okay, so my thing, this second episode, everybody was like coming at Chase for being like moving out of the house and stuff. And Mia said that the way he moved out was disrespectful, and how she doesn't know how he could do that to one of his friends. I don't know how, as a friend, you don't understand and put yourself in your friend's situation and see why they're doing things. Chase doesn't want to be a TikToker. If y'all really clearly can't see, he does not want to be a TikToker. He does not want to be an influencer. He wants to do music. We all can see that. He's dropped like 3 songs. He's trying to drop an album if he hasn't already. I don't really keep up with him. But girl, if y'all were true friends, then y'all should be supporting the fact that he wants to do music and not trying to push him to do something he doesn't like. Because if you're pushing someone to do what they don't like and they actually do it, they're not going to put any effort in there. And then you're going to be mad that they didn't put any effort, but they clearly don't want to do it. Like, you're talking about him being a bad friend or whatever. You're talking about him being rude. Girl, aren't you being inconsiderate of his feelings? Like, girl, anyway. And also, I'm glad Chase moved out. Because I didn't really like the people in that house. And also, I don't really know anybody in that house. Like, all I knew was Vinny and Thomas, because I knew he started it. But like, I didn't know who Mia was. I don't know who No Michael is. I knew who Alex and Kovor were because they were like originals, but I think those are the only people in that house, and I don't really know. But also, Baron ate with his little 5 minutes of screen time. Baron was like barely in this show, but he kind of ate every time he was in it. And if they would have put him in more scenes and stuff, I would definitely enjoyed the show more than I did, because I'm sorry, but everybody else was kind of giving me very much bratty vibes, and he was the only one who felt genuine and down to earth, and he ate with his 5 minutes of screen time. Like, I don't care. Also, Kovor, something like that. Kovor and Alex got in a fight, and it just kind of felt odd to me. Like, I didn't even really know what they were fighting about, but I don't know. They do you. And also, Mia was right. Like, she had some valid points. It's just the way she came at them. But she was right. Alex does not need to film everything. And I get into this, like, on later episodes. Alex is so annoying. Like, every time he said content, I literally wanted to drown. Like, I was getting so annoyed. And it's not even that he's, like, filming for content or whatever. It's that he's using Kovor for content. Like, girl, if you don't let her sleep, like, this girl is on her period and you want to do some filming vlog prank, like, girls, like, pipe down. Like, can we breathe for a minute? Like, babe, no one's even on TikTok. Well, shoot, I was about to say nobody's on TikTok all day like that, but we are. But you be posting videos on YouTube, babe. No one's on YouTube every freaking day watching. Like, you can calm down. Like, I assure you can calm down. Also, I'm confused because, like, Chase had a dinner or whatever, and Thomas was mad that Chase didn't invite him. You know you wouldn't have invited Chase either, babes. All that tension in the house. You literally asked him, I don't know if it was the first episode or the second episode. You asked everybody, should I invite Chase? And most people were like, no. Some people were like, yes or whatever. And he didn't get up. I don't even think he ended up getting invited. I think he just went with Nikita. I think he just tagged along with her. But babe, why are you acting as if he's so wrong? Y'all have tension. Why would he invite you to somewhere knowing y'all have tension? Like, don't be acting like you all holier than thou, babes. You know exactly why he didn't invite you. Don't be acting all surprised and shocked. So on to the third episode. Once again, my problem with Alex is that he wants to film everything. They all had got COVID because I guess Larry gave it to everybody. And the fact that this man wanted to film while everybody in that house had a deadly disease. You can't take a break from filming for 2 weeks. Not even 2 weeks, babes. Now you can get rid of COVID in 5 days. You can't even wait. Everybody has a deadly disease. Everybody's under the weather. And you want to film content? Like, please chill out. Please. Give everybody a rest. Like, girl, you're doing too much. Also, why was Larray acting as if he didn't know why Nikita was mad? He had have known a little something about what his management team was doing. Like, not... He couldn't have been, like, fully aware of what his team was doing, but he had to have some little knowledge, seeing I was his management team. Like, why was he going around telling everybody, oh, like, he was mad, or she was mad for no reason, and he didn't know why she was mad? Like, girl, you know exactly why she's mad. Don't do that. You know why. Also, it was Thomas calling Chase lazy, but I will never forget whenever, like, Addison, Ray, and all them were in the hype house, and Addison was like, oh, it takes, like, hard work to be here. We only want hard workers.
Yeah, I feel like there's no, like, criteria. Okay. Besides, like, being a hard worker and, like, someone that's willing to, you know, like, work and get where we all are.
Babe. This is all y'all do. Babe, me and my friends do that for fun at school all the time. There's no hard work put into that. Like, girl, I get what you was trying to do, but it didn't deliver the way you thought it would. Also, who is Michael? I still don't know who this is. I still don't know who this is. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? I don't know who you are. Like, I still don't know who he is. I haven't looked up his TikTok because I low-key forgot until I read his name on this paper. But why is he talking about Vinny? Wait. Why is he talking about Vinny behind his back at a dinner that Vinny wasn't at? Baby, if you have a problem with Vinny and the lack of content he's creating, why don't you do this? Go to Vinny and tell him the issue you have with him. Why are you talking about him behind his back? I don't think I get it. I don't think I correlate. Maybe because I'm not fake like the rest, but all I know is that if I have a genuine problem with someone, if it's not like a petty reason or something, I've had a genuine problem with someone, and I am so mad to the point where I'm talking about them to other people because that's how big they are on my mind, I will gladly go up to them face to face and tell them the issues that I have with them. And if they don't want to resolve the issues, then they're going to be dropped. If they don't want to resolve the issues and they don't have attitude, we can box, babes. But what you're not about to do is talk about me behind my back when we live in the same house. If you have a problem with me, knock on my door. You literally live right next to me, babe. Literally the next door, babe. If you have an issue with me, come to me. Don't talk about me behind my back. I hate when people do that. Like, if you have an issue with me, come to me, babes. Like, what are you talking about me behind my back for? Anyways, also Michael talking about him, Vinny, and how he doesn't put out content. Babe, the only reason the Hype House is still relevant is because of Vinny. Vinny is the only fresh face in that Hype House. He's the only person in the Hype House that has hype. Without Vinny, it would just be a house with people in it that nobody knows. So I don't know why everyone's acting as if, oh, Vinny's lazy, oh, Vinny doesn't do this, oh, he does nothing to help out. Him literally living and breathing helps y'all out at this point because y'all have nobody with hype. Vinny is one of the most popular boys on TikTok right now, if not the most popular. And you're talking about him, he's not helping out. Babe, he's helping out by giving y'all free clout. That's helping out. Anyway. Yeah. So next we're going on to the 4th episode. I hated how Alex Culver had a little fake wedding. Like, why are you playing with her emotions like that? He's acting as if he didn't know and stuff like that, trying to be oblivious to the fact that he really hurt her feelings and stuff, and wondering why she's mad. Babe, why would you do a fake wedding knowing good and well the only thing she wants is a real wedding? Like, boys are just dumb. Like, I just can't. Like, it's not, anyways. But my favorite part of this whole series at this point, because this kind of series was kind of boring if I'm being honest, but whenever Vinny ate Michael up, period. He's like, why didn't you come to my face and tell me, like, what you had an issue with me? And Michael talked about something, you're always mad. I would be mad too if I had to live in a house with y'all. Y'all literally look like y'all stink. That's not funny, but y'all literally look like y'all stink. Like, y'all don't even clean the house. Like, the second episode, Mia was talking about how nobody did dishes. I wouldn't want to come out of my room either. I wouldn't. Vinny doesn't have to make content. He really don't, because he's the only person with hype. Michael, who are you? I don't know, but you need to make content. You need to be on that platforming, because, babe, we don't know who you are. We really don't. So as soon as you get your following up and you're on my For You page at least once because you've never been on it, that's when you can start talking about Vinny, babe. And to his face as well. But you mad he wants privacy? Like, you sound like a Neanderthal. You sound like, I don't know, babe. But next. He gonna say we all make content. Babe, you aren't making enough content because I don't know who you are. Nobody else knows who you are. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? I don't know who you are. So no, Vinny don't need to make content. He could ghost from social media for a month, and as soon as he got back, everybody would be just celebrating and clapping just like they were before. Like, bye, bye, bye. Michael talking about he needs to work hard. Clearly you didn't work hard enough, because who are you? I don't know who you are. Like, bye. But anyways, I feel bad for Larry too in the episode where he's talking about everybody calls him like whitewash and stuff. And I like Larry, like, I really do. Like, he's super funny and stuff, and I like how he checked Nikita later on in episodes. I'll get to that later. But babe, you're hanging out with people who are blackfishing, said the N-word and didn't apologize. Next. I'm not even gonna talk about this because you already know what I'm thinking. Anyway. Oh, also, whenever Thomas was acting as if he cared about Vinny, baby, just want that bag. Good night. He gonna talk about something. Everyone's gonna be using you, and I don't want to do that. You're doing it. You said multiple times yourself, without Vinny, this house wouldn't work or whatever, and Vinny brings a different audience. Babe, he brings all the audience. Who are you? Shoot. Anyway, bye. Also, I don't know if my humor is broken, but that wedding that Alex did wasn't funny. And I also like that Larry or Larray, whatever, I like that he called out Nikita, because I know that wasn't hard. I've had friends who I thought were like genuinely so cool, and then they turned out to be racist. And it is the hardest pill to swallow when you realize you've been friends with somebody who literally hates your race and probably is only friends with you to be like, I'm not racist, this is my black friend, and you realize that you're being the token, that you're being used as their scapegoat to use whenever they say they're not racist or whatever. But I know that was hard for Larray. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, all that Nikita's done, like, no justification in it at all. But at the end of the day, she is still his friend, or she is still his friend, and that's hard to call out your friend for racism. Like, it really is. Like, I'm not about to be friends with no racist, but it's still gonna hurt me that you would think so bad on my race just because we're a shade, 3 shades, 4 shades darker than you. Like, that's so dumb. But anyways, now to the 5th episode. Nikita was really kind of making me upset when she was talking about sometimes that's my natural shade. Baby, I'm fully black. My dad's fully black. My mom's fully black. I'm 100% black. You don't even have a hint of black in you, and you're darker than me. Tell me how that adds up. It's giving you're using the wrong foundation shade. Babe, you have a whole beauty line and can't figure out which shade matches you? That's awkward. So let's fix that now. And let's stop trying to use these sorry excuses for that or whatever. It has nothing to do with lighting and filter, and has everything to do that your foundation isn't really matching your shade, like, period. But also, I hated that whole thing. I'm glad he called her out. I mean, I guess she apologized, whatever, who cares. Next, oh yeah, Vinny's friends are crazy. Like, apparently, Alex pulled a prank on Michael, who I don't know still don't know, still irrelevant. 30 minutes later filming, still irrelevant. But apparently, like, Michael has this girlfriend, and his girlfriend is a twin, and I guess that twin sister kissed Vinny for a prank to prank Michael. And then y'all was really shooting her death threats. No, we need to have a serious conversation about this. You are not gonna marry Vinny. Babe, you're 12 years old behind a screen. You need to go to math. You need to go to science. You need to learn about photosynthesis. You need to learn about the organisms in your body before you come over to here talking about something. Oh, Vinny's mine. Oh, Vinny's mine. Baby, Vinny's 18, you're 13. Vinny's 18, you're 12. Vinny's 18, you're 10. Why do you have your phone? Don't you have screen time limit? Let's put that to use, babes. Now, okay? Y'all aren't gonna get with Vinny. Y'all look delusional. It's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for you, but actually I'm not. I'm laughing at you. I'm the reason you're embarrassed because I'm the one who's you just be ashamed, girl. Ashamed. Anyways, next, episode 6. Trying to get this video over with because talking about this show makes me mad all over again, and I need to watch, like, The Vampire Diaries, something to sue me and something to entertain me, because this didn't really hit the way I thought it would. Anyways, when Larry was saying that the high school was boring and that he wasn't going to, like, be in the house, because Larry also, like, he's not, like, in the hype house. He's friends with everybody in the hype house, and everybody in the hype house is friends with him, but he has his own house. Like, he doesn't live there. But I also agree, if y'all was gonna make a show, a hype house show, why y'all ain't make the show when Addison and Charlie and Dixie were there? Why didn't y'all make it then? That was the peak of hype house. I loved hype house when it, because it was, like, right before quarantine and all that. That was the peak of TikTok. Honestly, that was the peak of TikTok, not even hype house. That was the peak of TikTok. Like, everybody in that house, like, ate, like, all the lack of diversity was what's sending me, because there's black TikTokers that have hype and they could have surely asked them to be in there. Asian TikTokers, there could have been a little more diversity. Hispanic TikTokers, there could have been a little more diversity, a little more than 1 or 2. I don't even know if there's 1 or 2. But if they were gonna make a show about the hype house, they should have done that in the peak of the hype house, when everybody in the hype house had hype. Who is Michael? I still don't know. Who is Mia? I still don't know. That's not hype. That's not hype. They're not even dating the hype. Who are they? Like, it's kind of lame, boring, and it's not the vibes, and Larry was right. But also, I was just kind of mad because there's supposed to be time to bond, and then Alex has to go and ruin it and try to film everything. Like, just stop filming for a second. Like, please. We're tired, babe. We're tired. I like how Kovor is always there for Alex, even though in this whole show I never saw him really being there for her. But I do like how she's always there for him. It's giving very much wifey material. He needs to put a ring on it before somebody else do, if I'm being honest. But once again, Baron Slade, his 5 minutes of screen time. Honestly, him popping up every 2 seconds was really the only reason I kept watching, because everybody in that show gave me brat. Everybody thought they were more famous than what they actually were. Everybody thought they ate something up and didn't, and it was kind of annoying me. So, yeah. And also, what rubbed me the wrong way is how everybody was talking about something they were scared of Thomas. For what? Why are you scared of a man that's your same age? I'm sorry, my parents raised me to fear nobody but God, because I'm a God-fearing woman, and I don't fear anybody but God, the Holy Ghost, the Spirit, and the only thing I fear is when I fail a test, what my mom's going to say to me if she's going to take my phone, babe. I don't fear nobody, so I guess it was just a little odd to hear everybody be like, oh, I'm scared of Thomas, he's intimidating. Babe, what's intimidating about him? He's y'all same age, he's just a few inches taller. Next. Also, Mia was really sitting up there dictating her. She was talking about, because this is the episode that they go to, like, have a little family bonding time, and it's like a vacation or whatever. But she was really trying to sit up there and dictate, and she was talking about something, there was cliques. Baby, you contributed to the cliques. You kicked Ryland out and told him to go live with Chase to then start a clique. I'm just confused on why Mia could say what she wanted to say, but Ryland couldn't. What happened to free speech? Let me know. Cause I thought freedom of speech was a thing. So when somebody speaks their mind, and especially because y'all are always mad that Chase isn't saying what he really means, but then when Ryland say what he really means, y'all are mad. It's giving hypocrisy. But anyway, she was really dictating there, sitting up there talking about some there's clips. Baby, you and your boyfriend contributed to the cliques. Anyway, she's talking about there's no one making content. Where's your content? You're worried about everybody else making content, but what I heard was whenever Thomas sat down to have that little family meeting or whatever, he said the only people who were making content was him and Michael. Your name's not him or Michael, so I'm confused on why you're saying everybody else needs to make content when you haven't made content either. It's just giving me a little bit of hypocrisy. And also, why y'all trying to push Lorraine into this? Lorraine is not a part of the Hype House. Like, boo. Like, bye. So, next. Also, your man caused the tension, and if you want to break it up, you have to say something. I just hate whenever people be the one who start the beef, people be the one who starts the argument, people be the one who did you dirty, and then expect you to go to them. Why would I sit up there and apologize to you? Why would I sit up there and fix my mouth to talk to you, fix my mouth to break ice with you, fix my mouth to say something to you when you were the one who did? Now, I forgive you, I do, but baby, why would I come to you? You're the one who did me dirty. You want to make this right? You need to come to me, because I forgive you. Because God said I have to forgive everybody. But you come to me if you have an issue. You come to me if you want to break tension or whatever, babe, because you're the one who caused it. Like, bye. Anyway, and also someone needs to put her in her place, because if I was Lorraine, she would have never fixed her mouth to spoke on me, to me, about me, at me, because she really cussed him out, and I'm glad he put her in her place. But babe, I would have done so much more than that. He is so much better than me, because she would never speak to nobody like that ever again. Like, babe. And then you sat up there and cussed him out, but then a minute he says a little shady question back to your man, you want to be all mad, talking about oh, that was rude. Okay. Anyway. And also, like, I guess she's trying to protect her boyfriend, but your boyfriend is grown. He's not 3. You're not his mother. You don't need to go over there and defend him to his principal. You're not his mommy. You don't need to hold him every step along the way. If he has something to say, he can really say it. And if he doesn't want to say it, then clearly he don't want to say it. Period. That's all I got to say. If you have something to say, say it. Period. Like, that's simple. I don't care. and Mia needs to stay in her place. But anyway, 7th episode, Rylan needs a raise. I don't care. He was sitting in there eating his pizza, minding his business as a king should. I don't really know who that is either, but I feel like he was in the original Hype House because I remember his name, like Rylan Storms or whatever. Also, like, I don't dislike Thomas and I don't dislike Mia either. They had valid points. It's the way Mia went about it and the way she was being a hypocrite. She didn't like Chase for being honest. I mean, for not being honest about him not wanting to do it, but then when Rylan was honest, she kicks him out. Also, she's talking about everybody else as if she has hype when she really doesn't. And then also, it's just the fact that she's just, like, kind of mean. Like, and it's just the fact that, I don't know. People have been slacking, and it's true, but you could have went about that a much nicer, seeing as everybody here is contributing to the bills being paid. Simple. I'm glad Rylan apologized to Thomas, even though he really shouldn't have had to. Because for one, if he was going to apologize to anyone, it should have been Mia. But like, he shouldn't have even apologized to Mia either, because Mia was doing a little bit too much. Good for Nikita. She was basically the peacemaker this whole entire season. Like, homegirl was really making the peace. I'm glad Alex got out his motions. I don't know if this was the episode that he went to go see his dad's grave, but if it was, I'm glad he did that. The prom idea was cute. I'm now on the 8th episode, but the prom idea was cute. I like that Nikita wanted to do that. That was a great idea. And I'm sorry, but baby Nikita, your outfits was hidden every other week, every other episode, but then as soon as you go prom, you wearing that little white dress, babe. It didn't give, I mean, it was cute, but it wasn't her. Like, she would have outdone prom. Everybody was talking to, I think Chase was like, she treats this like the Met Gala, babe. That's not even giving, that's giving church. That's not even giving church. That's giving banquet, babe. I have an orchestra banquet, actually. I forgot about that. And I probably need to, like, find a dress for it soon. But anyway, it was pretty underwhelming. She still looked pretty though. And also, babe, I knew Thomas wasn't gonna end that Hype House. He was talking about oh, I'm gonna tell everybody, oh, I'm ending this Hype House, oh, I'm doing this, oh, I'm doing that. Babe, you didn't end it. Everybody just ended up leaving. As they should, because like I said, if they were going to make a Hype House show, they should have made it while the people with hype were actually there. Simple. Why do you think Charlie's show got views and stuff? Why do you think everybody likes her? Because she's still relevant. Like, she still has relevancy. Nobody in that house has relevancy anymore. Except Nikita, Larae, and Chase, and Vinny. Vinny don't want to be there. Larae and Nikita don't even live there, and Chase don't live there either. And he's trying to be a musician, 21st Century Vampire, whatever that his song is called. But like, yeah, I'm sorry. If they was going to make a show, they should have made it while everybody in that house still had relevancy, because this was not giving. Low-key, I give the show a 2 out of 10. The only reason I give it a 2 is because of Vinny. And I'm not even trying to be a hater. It just wasn't hitting. I just feel like the only drama they had this whole season, the only reason they had stuff to talk about was because Chase was moving. Literally, from start to finish, the whole show was about, oh, Chase doesn't want to be here and the house is divided. That's literally what the whole show is about, because it had drama. But like, if this is going to be a reality TV show, I'm going to need a little more drama than some, oh, Chase moved out. And I'm going to need the people in the show to be relevant. So that was it for my view. Just know that this is for entertainment purposes only. I don't dislike any of the people in the house because, quite frankly, I don't know them. That was it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys don't send anybody hate, because I really don't like when y'all send people hate. Like, you can have your opinions on the show, but just remember that, first of all, half of this stuff be scripted, and then second of all, first of all, some of this stuff is scripted. Second of all, this is only a show that's like 30 minutes each episode. There's 24 hours in a day. We don't know if this is really how people are. I'm sure Mia's a really nice person in real life, and I just feel like this is how the show portrayed her, because in every show you need a bad guy. I was just saying, like, how she was portrayed in the show, I didn't like, and I didn't like how she was. And just like same with other people. But I really do like wish everybody in the show the best. And yeah, bye guys.